EU and Germany are mired in the blood of Ukrainians, says Paul Baldwin. Joe Biden has just announced a massive $800 million package of military aid to Ukraine, which includes the heavy weapons, Howitzers, and attack helicopters President Volodymyr Zelenskyy has been begging for. And this seems fantastic news. Fantastic news, that is, until you realize $800 million is almost exactly the same sum EU countries have paid in blood money to President Putin on every single day of this awful war. When you extricate yourself from the self-serving, chin-stroking, well, there's complex economics at play, you know. Drivel and stand back a little. This is as jaw-dropping as it is unforgivable. As if the Allies had funded Hitler as his panzers rolled across France. And, ironically, spearheading this pump-priming cast-iron guarantee that Putin will get the war and the victory he wants, war crimes, rape, butchery and all, is Germany. Germany, for so long the self-appointed conscience of the EU, is now mired in the blood of Ukrainians. Funding Russia is a choice, and Germany, and especially her Chancellor Olaf Scholz and President Frank-Walter Steinmeier, have made that choice. Sadly too, if recent polls are to be believed, have the German people. The world is now waking up to a new Germany. Not the efficient, decisive, moral Germany we have known for the last half-century, but a Germany stumbling from crisis to crisis, ably abetted by the EU, of course, looking increasingly confused, divided and utterly bereft of moral or political authority. It has become clear Angela Merkel, for so long every German's muddy with her outward appearance of firm but fair homeliness and economic, almost wifely, prudence, was actually quietly selling the Germans down the river, not least with her suicidal energy policy, which now sees Berlin at the top of the EU tree, paying billions in blood money to fund Putin's war. Merkel's wrong-headed policies of attempting to turn murderous fascist dictators into thoroughly decent coves by simply trading with them, and her penchant for that old-school German Atomkraft now look like the worst kind of drippy hippieism. Shutting down perfectly viable nuclear reactors while signing a crisis-level oil and gas contract with the clearly despotic bastard child of Stalin and Hitler, Angela. How'd that work out for you? And that is without dipping into just how deeply unsavory the links between Olaf Scholz's ruling Social Democratic Party and the Kremlin are. One of the last acts of SDP Chancellor and self-declared friend of Putin Gerhard Schroeder was to sign the deal creating the Nord Stream 2 gas pipeline project. Soon after, surprise surprise, he became chairman of the company behind it, the first of several directorial positions he has taken at Russian energy companies. Of course, Germany is not alone in funding Putin's war crimes, for that take about Italy and frankly the entire EU, but Germany is the biggest offender, the least apologetic and the most confused and dithering. If Germany could find the backbone to take the moral and political lead to switch off Russian gas and oil, other EU member states would be obliged to fall in line. Dithering is famously not the German way. Decisive and organized is, whether in football, business, or indeed warfare. But things have changed. The nation under Chancellor Olaf Scholz has so far faced down the greatest acts of barbarism on European soil since Hitler popped the lid on his can of four-star with all the grit, dependability and stoicism of a particularly flaky Apfelstrudel. Thank you for watching our videos. Subscribe to our channel to get notifications when we post newest videos. Thank you and goodbye.